Welcome to the Aatinaa Trading Educational Series. I'm Rex, and today we will be talking about the three types of displays in Thinkorswim and their benefits: candles, Heiken Ashi, and Equivolume. This is your Thinkorswim display. We have our price changes chart in the foreground, and in the gray in the back, we have our volume chart, volume histogram. Um, that's very necessary for the way that we trade in Aatinaa. In the top panel, we have our Japanese candles display. That's the most common type of display that you'll see on a daily basis. It'll show you the price changes throughout the day, and we color coded them green to show that the price has gone up, and red to show that the price has gone down for the day. In the middle chart, we have our Heiken Ashi display, which just shows a more smoother and more cleaner type of candles display. It takes into consideration the average price of that day, as well as the price from the previous day. One benefit that this chart has is that it is much more easier to see the trend and more clear to see the trend before it's too late. So let's take an example. This range of days here, you can see that starting from here, it's very green, very smooth, and very clear to see that this trend is going upwards. But on the candles, it's very hard to see that it's going upwards. There's a lot of reds and a lot of greens mixed in, and it's very difficult to know that this trend is going upwards until it's too late, like you're over here somewhere. And in this final chart here, we have the equivolume chart. This takes into consideration the volume of transactions as well as the price changes on that day. And in order to show that a large volume of transactions happen, it shows a wider bar. So this, for example, this bar here is much wider than its previous days. And it just shows that there could have been a big institution action on that day. It's just a lot of transactions that occurred on that day. And in order to change these displays, you can go to your chart settings tab, click appearance. Let's say in this middle panel, I want to turn it into the equivolume chart. We can just hit this drop down and click equivolume and hit OK. And now you see that it's the exact same chart on these two panels. One thing to note is that in this appearance tab, there's this little arrow square here. If you hit OK, you can just go to your styles tab and you'll be able to change your chart display from there. So you won't have to go all the way from the settings to appearance and change it from there. You can just go to your styles tab, scroll down here, and then you could just change it. For example, I could change it back to Heiken Ashi, and it'll be the same chart as before. That'll be it for today, and happy trading.